We're coming at you from the Staples Center in beautiful downtown Los Angeles as the Clippers prepare to take the floor. For the Portland Trail Blazers, they won their last contest, that game against the Jazz. And just one look at the score tells you all you need to know. They were dominant in just about every area.
And they may have been on the road, but you know what? They nullified any home court disadvantage in that game by how well they shot it from three.
Shooting can always be a great equalizer. I mean, you shoot like that from outside, it really makes winning on the road a lot easier.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the 2. Al-Farouq Aminu is out there with Myers Leonard. And it's Plumlee in at the 5, down low. Paul Pierce is checked in for the Clippers. Crawford comes in for J.J. Redick. Paul with the ball. Jordan with the screen on Lillard. Paul kicks to Jordan. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
You know, one of the things I think we forget about with Chris Paul is just how clutch he is as a player. I mean, hitting the go-ahead shot in Game 7 against the Spurs last postseason was a big reminder to everyone that this guy is clutch.
Here's Paul. The Blazers getting the bucket. He feeds it to Pierce. On the wing, Jamal Crawford. And it's Portland with the rebound. Kicks it to McCollum. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Now here's Crawford. His last outing, he had 8 points. Paul, no one around him. 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game. And so here's Portland. Lillard dishes to Aminu. Lillard against Paul. And taken away by Paul. All alone. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. That sends Myers Leonard to the free throw line. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan. And guys, Myers Leonard really showing signs of progress in last season. Huge steps forward for the big man.
And you know, progress is all about confidence with young players. I mean, his shooting percentages were remarkable when you look at the fact that 50, 40, 90, 50%, 40%, 90% for a 7-footer, unheard of, and he's in that neighborhood.
Crawford. Plumlee with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Lillard, the pass to Plumlee. Can't connect from short range.
You know, I think Myers Leonard really finding his niche as a stretch big man. And I think with his size and athleticism, the Blazers had envisioned him making his mark in the paint. But the way he's shooting, though, that they're not going to complain nor try to limit his impact on the game.
And Lillard kicks to Aminu. Lillard outside. Portland again missing.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Paul outside. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And then Griffin with the dunk.
Excellent communication between teammates on the alley-oop there.
And that's what you need to pull that off.
And you do. You have to have both ends of that play, and they were fantastic on that one.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
And you know, his teammates, Leonard's teammates encouraged him to just let it fly. So much of the NBA game is confidence. And he's having success putting the ball in the basket. And I think he has a chance to be a very good player.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Davis is checked in. Now here's McCollum. Coming off a stellar performance against Utah. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Griffin with it. Al-Farouq Aminu covering. And Griffin, here we go. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, you see Blake Griffin, and he is known for his huge dunks and ability to score, but he is a very well-rounded power forward. He's one of the best power forward passers in the league.
And for Griffin in his passing, often you'll see him set up teammates, Greg, for easy looks and dunks.
And with the amount of times that teams have to double team Griffin, that's huge. I mean, even when he's not scoring due to defenses focusing on him, he can still impact the game with his passing.
And it's Paul penetrating, and the slam by Blake Griffin.
Nice bucket there. I mean, they are playing really, really smart basketball.
IQ basketball, smartphone basketball, whatever you want to call it. Even though the lead's not that large, they're still in charge right now.
Nobody near Lillard, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
What a 3 at the horn as they end the quarter on a high note.
And DeAndre Jordan not a focal point offensively for this team, but as a defender, he understands heat.
I'm not really a big scorer for our team, but that's not my job. My job is to defend and rebound for our team. And, I've accepted my role, and I feel like I'm, excelling in my role.
Jordan, a man who knows what his job is, and he likes his job, Clark, and does it very, very well. He is excelling.
Yeah, he is. He may not be the NBA's Defensive Player of the Year, but he is certainly the Clippers' Defensive Player of the Year. Jordan's become a defensive beast, an animal defensively, and really the thing of it is he's still learning and growing. And he's going to continue to get better, which is scary.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Clippers?
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for the Trailblazers, Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the 2. Davis is out there with Chris Kaman, and it's Aminu in at the 3 slot. Last season, Portland won the Northwest Division and had a good year, certainly, but they had some issues when they were the away team on the road and away from the Rose Garden. They had some problems.
Yeah, actually played under 500 on the road, Kevin. Something you rarely see out of a team that wins 51 games.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Crawford outside. Inside. Griffin attacking.
Oh, my goodness. He's just getting nasty on him now. Wow.
Yeah, now that they've built up a lead, this is when he really breaks out those incredibly slick moves.
Man, like a Ginsu knife, just slicing and dicing.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. They get the rebound. Clippers leading by 11. And it's Kaman with the rebound. Here's McCollum. Aminu dishes to Lillard. Drops in the tray.
Boy, they really started to come on here in the second.
Clark, it's about how much more focused they look offensively here. They're trying to make up some ground.
The drive by Paul. Here's Jordan, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
The Los Angeles Clippers come into this one following a loss to Golden State.
Yeah, major problems at the charity stripe in that game. They just could not convert their free throws.
And that makes it hard to win, especially on the road. You get a chorus of about 20,000 yelling at you every time you put one off the rim. Boy, that's got to wear on you.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Terry Stotts as he addressed his team. He told his guys, be patient at the offensive end. Whatever we do, we cannot waste possessions with bad shot selection. Guys, they've got a decent hole to dig themselves out of, but still a lot of time left to do it. We'll see if those adjustments help.
Thanks, Doris. Harkless with the screen for Vonleh. Shot clock at 5. From deep. Jordan with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 10. Here's Crawford. Again, Los Angeles.
Boy, Doc Rivers keeps on leading his teams to successful seasons. A former coach of the year rarely has a season where his team doesn't meet expectations.
Lillard against Griffin. Lillard outside. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. And Doc Rivers passed the 700-win mark as a coach last season. He's climbing the ladder in career wins.
Yeah.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
To the left side wing. High post try, and that one's good. Lillard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And Griffin with the score. The assist by Paul. Paul's got his 5th assist in this one. 6 seconds left now here in the second. Lillard attacking. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Lillard's got 9.
Now, this shot is really a difficult shot to make. Right out of the spin to get your balance and knock down the jumper. That's strong.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Clipper.
Thank you, Kevin. Here